If you go to my LinkedIn profile, you'll see that it says Theory Y Executive Coaching. Theory Y Executive Coaching. And what Theory Y Executive Coaching is, I coach people to be Theory Y leaders. And again, something that all of you are too young to know about is once upon a time, there was a fellow named Douglas McGregor. And he wrote a book called The Human Side of Enterprise. He was the pioneer of organizational development. Some people credit him with being the very first one. And The Human Side of Enterprise came out in 1960. And he talked about Theory X and Theory Y. And he said, Theory X is looking at people as if they're lazy, as if you got to hit them with a stick to keep them motivated, because they're not going to want to give you a good day's work. Theory Y was, people aren't like that. You want to give them a carrot. You want to give them a chance to fully develop their potential and their skills and their amazing talents. And if you can create a Theory Y organization that doesn't have fear, has opportunity, and you make it the most amazing opportunity, those workers are going to reward you with something that's a unicorn right now. And that unicorn is loyalty. And so Theory Y coaching, and it's interesting, because some years ago, companies would hire me and they would say, we've got a big revenue maker, or we've got someone who's a genius, but they're really difficult. They rub each other, they run over people, they're so arrogant, and we want to keep them because they make us a lot of money or they're a genius, but we don't want a harassment suit.
Collateral damage.
We don't want collateral damage. So can you work with them? And so I'd work with them, and it was interesting. I went through an evolution with them because I would see them, and sometimes, they'd be arrogant because they knew they had the company over a barrel. And I actually was reasonably effective with them because imagine meeting someone who's really arrogant and they resent having to do this because they make so much money and whatever.
Or their boss told them to do it. They really don't want to do it.
You don't want to do it. Mm-hmm. So I would meet with them and I'd say, I don't think this is going to work. They say, what? I'd say, yeah, I don't think this is going to work. Probably better find another coach. And I'd say this even to their boss. Say, what do you mean? I said, I got to root for the person I'm coaching. I got to look forward to seeing them. I can't root for this person because they're a jerk. I don't care how productive they are. That's your problem. It's not my problem. And I've given them every chance to be someone I could root for, and it failed. Everyone. So I don't think I can do it. Now, sometimes that actually turned out to be really interesting because that would challenge the person. But what's happened is as time has gone by, I don't even want to deal with these people because the world is coming towards me, because what's happening is now companies don't find me. CEOs, entrepreneurs who recognize that their interpersonal, non-technical skills are what are holding them back, they find me.
Yeah.
They come to me and they say, I'm pretty talented. After 2 divorces, after having a kid who was on drugs, I think I'm an a-hole. To which I would be saying to me, these are my clients. These are the clients who seek me out.
Got it.
They say, I think they'll tell me, I think I've outsmarted myself. I got lousy marriages and my kids have problems and, and I'm smart, but maybe it's time to fix that. So those people seek me out because they want to be Theory Y leaders.